Good day, everybody. Brian here from quantlabs.net. Today is the 17th of October, 1:20 my time, PM. Just want to go over a email I got today from somebody who's been following me. I just found your YouTube channel. Wow, how to say I feel like it's a gold mine. To introduce myself, I'm 25 years old, and I'm French. Since I was 20, I've had blah 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 medical conditions, which sounds pretty unfortunate. I don't like putting those out there for people to see. Since my illness, I've been interested in cryptocurrencies and the stock market, long-term investment, and in technology, Arduino, etc. Since I've been interested in the trading bot, I'm completely new to it. I really don't understand where to start, but I have the motivation and the time to want to understand. Could you guide me to get me started, orient me? I hope you'll have time to read my post. Thank you for your information. Well, obviously I've read it. Now, here's the YouTube channel that I've been pumping. Small views, well, that's YouTube wanting to suppress me. I've gotten the official word. I have to make it like Hollywood, putting it in why people need to watch it and put all these graphic, like seriously, I don't have time for that BS. I let people watch it and let the video speak for itself, and if YouTube doesn't want to push it, that's fine as well. That's what advertising's for. Anyways, I posted 3 videos last night. Did I earn 1,100 USD in 5 days in this verified cryptocurrency trading account? Now this is the key. This is the key. I have been watching these battles between like 2-year-olds where it goes to court, regulators get involved, and between all these traders and whatever else, and there's no track record. Without a track record, verified track record, not just a verified track record, it has to be real time. It has to be very, very close to at least no more time delay than 24 hours. We're all programmers, supposedly. We have all access to the APIs of these services. Post them and put them out there. You can see here, I've done that. This is with CoinTrack and Info. I explain my story. I've just added $1,100 in the last 5 days, and it's because of the methodology that I'm working on. That seems to work. Now, that's why I bring you to this channel. All of this stuff I'm putting out there is free. It involves work. We have here MotoWave. So you'll if you watch this video, you'll see my my current timeline, or my current track record has been very flat. I've done over 1,000 trades last month, 400 this month, and I've already started seeing the proof of it. Why? Because I figured out that using something like Python for orders and execution doesn't work for me. It might work for you, but does not work for me. That's why I'm pushing all that functionality into really stellar platforms like MotoWave. Okay, MotoWave right here. So here's that video with a verified, third party verified. Here's the MotoWave. Okay, so you can start seeing more MotoWave. Coinbase. I put a lot of depth into Coinbase, and I nearly would have thought I got robbed by Coinbase. You can go to my blog for that. So there's lots of pitfalls here, and that's why I do this. So when you learn from, when I looked at Udemy course for $30, you think you're going to be rags to riches, ain't going to happen. There's lots of more moving parts, more stumbling blocks that you'll have. But I've gone through it. I've gone through the test of time with it for the last few years, and I've just, as I said, added $1,100 to the account. Woohoo! All right, so along the way, we've I've improved my process with MotoWave and try to make it easier. I've finally got it working. I'm pushing out new live trading orders in the last week. So there is no bot here. Okay, we use Python for analysis, and we build that. We set up trading charts. There's lots of videos on this. You can go through them all you want. Same on my blog at quantlabs.net/blog. Let me take you to that. So there is no bot. I thought there was a magic bot that you could develop and everything's going to work fine. Doesn't exist. I mean, it can exist, but it's going to be for a very short time cycle. So you made lots of money right now, but when the market comes off next few months or next week, next day, I don't know, your bot will be fairly kind of useless. But anyways, this is the blog, quantlabs.net/blog. Okay, so now we're moving from the world of bots to process. So as I said, the process was originally to build various trading scripts in Python to do certain functions. That's why I've got a course on that, and then build it out. The order and execution for me has not worked. I get some good days, some bad days, but it just keeps the account very flat. So now, what's the next best option is to move it all into this platform here, MotoWave. All right, so I've got that. I've got lots of videos. I got a playlist on the channel on it. If you go and look for that under playlist. Okay, so that's what we're at. So now you ask the question, where do I go to learn? Okay, so again, this is now to my own horn. I hate to tell you this. And before people drop off, okay, either get on the email list at quantlabs.net/contact, okay? Or better yet, you can watch me post more private stuff on my chat server, okay? And that can be found at quantlabs.info. So that's all free. So if you're not interested in going beyond that, that's fine. But you're not going to make a lot of money at it because there's a couple of things that we need to consider. Okay, what's going to drive profit for you? It's going to be community. It's going to be somebody who has that track record I just showed you, third-party verified, not like a week ago, not 3 weeks ago, not 3 months ago. Those are utter garbage, okay? We need to know how you're trading verified now in the last few weeks and what you're doing about it and being brutally honest about it and why or why not it's working. Simple as that. So again, that is all here in the private chat server. On top of that, what works for me and has been working for the last week or so has, as I said, learning and optimizing an amazing platform like MotoWave. Okay, really, really important. This MotoWave is very powerful. Okay, so understanding that. So we got a very simple strategy that works for timing when you put the position on or the chart and let the automated strategy, which you can consider a bot, do that. But you have over 60, 70 coins to choose from if you go with an exchange like Kraken over Coinbase, which is US based. Kraken gives you 60, 70 coins. How do you know which coin will move at what time? So the timing is important, and that's why in the chat server I've built out this. So if you go to my chat server, and again, let me just find it here, right here. So if I go in, okay, and I go in here, these are all my rooms. If you're going in for free, you're going to get maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Once you become a paying customer, I give you access to these 3. Oh, sorry, there's this one as well. This is a free one as well, the portfolio analysis. Each room serves a purpose, okay? I cannot put this on Telegram. I cannot put this on any third party. It has to be on my own little chat server that is just purchased a third party piece of software to enable this. Anyways, coming back to timing, what really matters is this analytic signal. This is a hidden room. Only my paying customers would get access to this. Okay, so in here, what I've done through the years, have developed a process that will watch both Coinbase and Kraken. It will give out the coins that are moving a ranking on their breakout, or if they're breaking out, or if there's a lot of signals generating that there's going to be a coming downturn. I also do the same thing with the order book, and I do that for all the coins that are moving, not all coins, but just the ones that are moving, like the top, could be top 10, top 20, I don't know. Okay, so I do that for both Kraken and Coinbase. This is very helpful. And then you get your Kraken or Coinbase charting setups, okay, like here, Mana and Stellar for Coinbase, and you can apply those to Kraken as well, because the price is moving, so that can be spanned across different exchanges, as long as your exchange supports it. Everything I do is in US dollars, so that's process one. This has been built up over the years to where I can quantify now each price movement for each pair, okay, and which one moves, which one doesn't, and which one's ready to tank. And that's all using simple things like combined moving average crosses, as well as candle patterns. Okay, to do this as a human, it's impossible. Very, very impossible. So all that's here. So trying to recreate the wheel, you can go ahead and do that, but it could take you years. It could take you months. Meanwhile, you're missing out on probably the greatest wealth transfer happening right now in October, where Bitcoin's already moved 50% in 2 months. So you want to miss out on that because you want to build out your trading platform, that's fine. Go ahead. I'm not going to stop you, but you will miss out. So that's one thing that's unique with what I've got. Plus, knowing the charting setup, like here for Mana or XLM, usually it's moving or about to move. And you can then apply strategy, any strategy you want, but the one I recommend is reversing MACD. It's very simple and it seems to be really good. We've found an optimal time period now, 45 minutes. So, and again, you see, I'm not being secretive here. I am being very, very, very transparent, right? But what you need to be successful in trading is, I can tell you all this right now for free, but in 2 months, a month, next week, all of this stuff changes. And you better be able to know how to adjust to it, because there's a lot of kids out there and they follow Robinhood and they don't realize how badly they're being conned and ripped off by allowing their order flow to be resold to a company like Citadel, and then Citadel puts their massive orders ahead of these kids and they get wiped out, or they do well and then get wiped out a month later because they don't know how to trade. So if you're not able to know how to transition like that and be able to move between different market regimes, you're not going to last, or at best you'll break even, like I have for the last 2 months. That's what we're talking about. That's what we need. Now, you may go, okay, that's all fine, but how do I do this? There's a couple of ways. I'm doing a course. I've talked about it. You can go over to my my YouTube channel, and I've got here the tips. This one right here. Here is the cryptocurrency trading live course. So if you're coming in with zero knowledge, you want to learn from this. I haven't formally announced it, but I did put up my outline on this. So this outline is there. It's going to walk you over the process. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Okay. Meanwhile, I'll be still live trading throughout that time period. Okay. But over that time, you can still jump in on week 1, 2, 3, 4. It's all there listed what each week does. And then we do a powwow, I guess, every Monday just before my 7 p.m. public webinars. Okay, I'll be like at 6 p.m., 7 p.m., or sorry, 6 p.m., 5:30, whatever time allows, Eastern Standard. So that's what the plan is. So if you want to be part of that, awesome. And then on top of that, if you want to learn more about MotoWave, I'm going to have a crash course over the years on some really good tips on how to use MotoWave. So there's that as well, and you can watch that video called, again, and I repeat this for the podcast folks, MotoWave Tips and Tricks Crash Course video series. So look for that. All right, so that's the process. So if you want to learn, now's the time. Now, let's go over the cost over at the store. Where's the store? I know I had the store. Okay, whatever. Let me just pull it up. Okay, so the store or the shop, quantlabs.net/shop. Okay, so you come here into the shop. You got all these little products. A couple things we can do. The annual subscriptions is what I'm talking about. $9.97 right now. That's for annual, 12 months. That will be cut down probably the next week by 3 months. So that's now automatically multiplying the price of what you get by times of 4. The reason I'm doing that is because, as I said, here, verified, the verified third-party account. That's why it's premium pricing, okay? Because I'd rather be honest with you, and be upfront, and verify that with what comes out of my mouth, not out of my ass. So I'm not blowing smoke out of my ass, right? That's number one. Now, you can do that. Don't need to be a programmer. Don't need to be technically minded. All we're doing is learn MotoWave. I can tell you, if you're following the likes of Warrior Trading, do a search on Google and just look up MotoWave review. Okay, and probably the number one that will come up is warrior trading. Okay, so at the end of the day, the reviews are quite strong for this platform, for MotiveWave. Okay, very, very strong reviews, including Warrior Trader, because a lot of people follow that guy. So the next closest compared to that platform is NinjaTrader. I'm not a big fan of it because I'm on Linux, and guess what? I can run MotiveWave on Linux. I can run MotiveWave on Mac. I can get 3, maybe 4 exchanges working connected with MotiveWave for cryptocurrency. I can't do that with NinjaTrader. I believe it's Bitfinex, which is not a great exchange for crypto. That's with Ninja. So this is why you want to look into a really, really strong platform like MotiveWave. Okay, so here is the review from Warrior Trading, okay, on MotiveWave, okay? So usually you don't need to read the preamble and all that. What we should note is that this, I don't know if this is Ross putting this review out, but it's got 4.4, which is fairly strong. Okay, innovation, 5, dude, 5. Let me sorry, I keep the transitions here. I'm doing bad. So here we go. MotiveWave review Warrior Trading results to here. Okay, this is the review from Ross. I don't know if it's him, but 5 out of 5 for innovation. Okay, user experience 4, value 4, value for investors 4. That's MotiveWave. Okay, now if I did the same thing for NinjaTrader, okay, you will find that it's still a good platform. Okay, but let's say if you're looking for hotels on TripAdvisor, and there's a hotel for the same price, where it's a 4.5 versus a 4, same price, where would you put your money, right? So usually, last time I looked, MotiveWave just eked out NinjaTrader. So from probably the biggest company out there, NinjaTrader overall, I don't think they put a score on it. And obviously you read the comments and whatnot. But what I find is that MotiveWave is way better than NinjaTrader. Okay? Don't know why they don't put the ranking there, but at 4.5. But generally I find MotiveWave just blows the doors off of NinjaTrader. So that's your bot, okay? But there's so much more. Just go through the playlist. I'm not going to push you through it, but that's what's involved where I'm at right now. And you can get, with ordering, whether you can do orders for like $500-$600, and it's still cheaper than NinjaTrader. The thing is with MotiveWave, with what I've got, it's all you need. Is just if you want to, you could do all the stuff for free with the community edition on MotiveWave, but obviously you're going to be hobbled. But if you want to do the orders, execution, yeah, you got to get, I think it's a pro version, $500-$600. So understand that. Okay, so that's where it's at. You know what to do now. I don't mind going through these kind of answers and for people. It's a good one, and just highlighting where I'm at right now with the trades. Now, again, if you watch the third-party verification that I did with cointracking.info here, this one, did I just earn $1,100 in 5 days on this verified? You will see the difference going with Python and then moving everything over to MotiveWave. And I also include in there how I'm going about doing presets, quantities, before you can do your trades and apply your strategy to the chart. Okay, so I'm going to stop there. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you make the right choice. Again, go to the server, chat server, quantlabs.info, or get on the email list, quantlabs.net/contact. We shall talk to you later. Have a good day.